Hey guys, how you going? I have got Steve Wise, all the way from
WA, mate.
Awesome. Now, Steve, you are also the current WA ARPP president.
Correct.
Fantastic. Cool. What do you mainly shoot?
Portrait,
Yep.
more my own personal work, and weddings.
Fantastic.
I've got 2 portrait and 2 wedding tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah, but what do you... Okay, so that's...
Okay, I'm a wedding photographer.
Yeah.
And I'm a medical photographer.
Medical?
Yeah, at Royal Perth Hospital 3 days a week.
Tell me a bit about that, because most people who are going to see this have got no idea what a medical photographer does.
Most people at the hospital don't have any idea either. They don't know we exist.
So what do you do?
We get called out to shoot in theatres. We get called out to shoot in clinics.
Yep.
Wounds clinics will see the same patient every week and document the healing or the non-healing of their wounds. We do all the staff portraits, all the illustrative stuff for the hospital. We see some pretty awesome operations.
Yeah.
Because they're a teaching hospital as well, we document for teaching and for their medical records. So
Wow.
it's a lot different to brides on the weekend.
Wow. What do you what's the most fascinating thing that you had to document and tell a story of in terms of the medical world? That's
I've
just
seen
awesome.
a pair of lungs breathing,
Okay.
and I've seen a heart that's actually been connected up in a box.
Yep.
Come to the theatre, and there's blood running through the machine. They've kept it alive,
Yep.
and then they've taken it out. He's dropped it in the cavity,
Yeah.
rearranged it, and just started stitching it together while the person's hooked up to a big perfusionist machine. It's amazing.
Well, I'm slipping.
pretty cool.
That's
It's cool.
blows my mind. Now, little secret,
Yep.
and I'll be careful how I say this. My sister's an emergency nurse,
Okay.
and when she lived overseas, she used to think it was kind of funny to take photos of random things
Yeah.
and post them to me, and I had to guess what it was.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a good word to use. We won't talk about that.
We did have a guy from up in the mines who had his leg amputated from
Yep.
the knee down, and asked the nurse to take a photo of his leg after they'd taken it off.
That's
In its boot still.
oh,
For him to show his mates. Sensei.
such a bloke. That is very cool. Okay, so with that, with your work, what do you do? I guess the question is like, why do you love what you do in the hospitals? Like, why do you do what you do, and how does it get you out of bed every day?
Well, mate, because I run my own business as well, it gets me away from my own business.
Yep.
It's a government job, so it's not, we get plenty of time to do stuff, but it gets me interacting with other people instead of sitting by myself
Yeah, cool.
at home in the studio
Yeah.
doing my own work. And we meet some amazing people. We meet some amazing doctors.
Wow, yeah,
those guys
totally.
are 8 hours straight in theatre,
Yep.
concentrating.
Yep.
Amazing.
And you think
And
you
nurses.
think shooting a wedding's hard. Try
And
sewing up some lungs and putting a
Some
heart back
amazing
into
nurses
someone's.
who back them up too. So they're basically like here, they're nurses that are behind the scenes that
Yep.
make everything run well
Yep.
and make the doctors look good.
That's awesome. That's very, very cool. Very cool. And you mentioned about that you love to connect with other people.
Yeah.
Why is that so important in the photography industry?
Oh, we're very lone sort of crew, I guess. We are always on the computer by ourselves working on other people's images.
Yep.
I guess with wedding photography you do interact a lot more with other people, but it's not on the same level as some of these patients as well.
No.
You do get to know some really cool patients, but
Yep.
it gets me away from my business too,
Yeah, cool.
which is awesome. So it's a nice balance.
Cool. Now, stupid question, and I think I know this answer, and it's already stupid coming out of my mouth. We can't see these photos, can we? Because it's not
No,
documented.
not
Damn
at
it!
all.
That'd be so cool to see.
There would
Okay.
be some amazing images if we could.
So where do we see your photography itself?
The wedding stuff? Well,
Yeah.
my own business
Yeah.
stuff? What is it? 27creative.com.au.
27creative.com.au. I'll put it in the link below so you can see. Last question for you. What would Steve today tell Steve when you started photography? What's your one piece of advice?
Look, to be honest, it's to probably come down and see this
Yep.
as early as possible, even if you're not a member. Join up to
Yep.
ARPP as well, because the network here is ridiculously good.
Yep.
And we get to meet a lot of crew around Australia, and you have a huge network to call on in your own state as well.
Yeah.
Especially for your wedding and family photographers and all those sort of guys who,
Yep.
when you need some help quickly,
Yep.
you've got a huge network to call
Yeah.
on straight away.
Yeah.
And everyone's awesome.
Cool. Very
Including
cool.
yourself, mate.
Yeah. Awesome. You heard it straight from Steve Wise. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye.